Alley up. Alley up, Marley. Alley up. Up. Oh, you farted. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. Excuse me. Frog in me throat. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. 2,000 years ago he died on the cross so he could show you how to live your life without sin and without lies. The devil took him on a mountain top, and after him every kingdom he would not stop. He said, Son of man, worship me, come over, bend your knee. I said, I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. Surrounded himself, 12 good men, disciples of what we called them was Matthew, Mark, Luke and John. They told the story after he was gone, how he was born and raised. It only took 3 days, in his name we are saved, but only by his grace. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. Bink. How you all doing? Do you have a nice day on a non-spinning station over flat plane? Hello, Susanna. Hello, Luke. How you doing? Bon dia. To Anna Souza. How you doing, darling? And hello, Chris. And Bobby. Hello, Bobby. Right, okay. Sing one for you natural girls. Only natural girls. You're a natural girl. Annabelle man and Jen Summerfield. I'll work for days, I'll toil for hours and hours just to pay for your dress up all your wedding flowers, and your dress will be made from the finest silk threads. It will fluster the priest, turn every man's head as you grace the aisle with those curves. Let's smile, 'cause you're a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. Just to pay for your dress, all your wedding flowers, and your dress will be made from the finest silk threads. It will fluster the priest, turn every man's head veil, hold your hand made by nymphs. They blushed at your beauty when they caught a glimpse of your legs, your arms, your feminine charms, those charms. 'Cause you are a natural girl. You got natural curves, actual curves. So I'll send a message to my father up above and tell him I found this girl, the one I truly love. He sent down from heaven up above. She fits me just like a glove. 'Cause you're a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la-la. I climb the walls, climb to the highest steeple. At the top of my voice, I sing to all the people. Found this girl, I love, the one from above. 'Cause she's a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la-la. I write your name on Venus deep in Mars. When you look up at night, you'll see your name is written in stars. 'Cause you are a natural girl. Oh yes. Welcome to the show. Good evening, skull checkers and forensic students from around the world. How are you all doing? Did you have a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane? I did. Lost a friend. Died suddenly. Yeah. 2 days. But literally 2 days. And then boom, gone. I think he had to have some jibby jabbies because he was working away and they forced him to because he had to go on planes. And do you know what the worst part is? He was awake. He knew about this. Because today was real nice. I bumped into his brother, and when he said Ricky had passed, I was gutted. But I was also happy because Ricky knew that Evan existed. Ricky knew about the flip-flops. He knew the earth was flat. All because of me. But the best part was when I spoke to his older brother, Adi, Ricky had relayed it all. And he knew it all. He knew it all. So if you're listening, Ricky, shout out to you, mate. You know it's the truth now, don't you, eh, pal? You know it's the truth. 46, way too early to die, but I'm happy he knew the truth. He knew that God existed. He had faith in something he never had faith in before. I did my job, Father, I did. So here's to you, Ricky. Up there in heaven. I said to his brother Adi, I said, that's not space. He went, I know, it's heaven. I was like, whoa. Nearly swore. Like, oh my gosh, really? Bink. Bosh. There we go. It's okay. He was a friend, but he wasn't a close friend, but he's someone I've grown up with, someone I know, an acquaintance. And we, like I said, we had that chat one day in McDonald's with a book, and it changed him. It did. It literally changed him. I didn't realise how much until I spoke to his brother earlier on, and his brother was like, yeah, air's flat. We're surrounded by flip-flops. I was just like, oh my gosh. I did have an impact on someone I know. I wish it could be all of them. I wish I could have had an impact on all of them. My best friends, my family. I wish I could have, but it's just not the same. It's because they have an idea of who I am, right? You're not smart enough to work out the world's flat. You're a conspiracy theorist. Water level is not a conspiracy, is it, boys and girls? There is only one rising sun. His name is Jesus Christ. Amen. Hello, Kerry. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. I said, God, I know. Said, I know I'm wrong. Well, my mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man. I said, down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk. And the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drunk. Tell your children not to do what I have done. Oh, spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. Well, I got one foot on the platform, the other foot is on that train, and I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. Well, there is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many poor boy. I said, God, I know. I said, I know I'm wrong. House of the Rising Sun. I get a lot of messages telling me when I've had an effect. I know I've had a lot of effects all over the world from lots of different countries, from men and women, young and old. I still don't feel like I've done enough. I won't know until I meet him. Until I meet the big man himself, then I'll know if I've redeemed myself. Where's that song just gone? I just seen it. That on, and then if I... Where does it say the name? I could have sworn you can just click it. Can I do it there? I can now. Yes, I accept. No, I don't want to open that up. Yeah. That's the one I'm looking for. That's I don't know if that's in tune. Oh, that's it. Fingers on it, that's one. Slip inside. I need a drink. 1 second. Oh, that's lovely. Chocolate fudge milk. Let's try that again. Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find better place to play? You said that you've never been, but all the things that you've seen slowly fade away. So I stop now. So I start a revolution for my band. Because you said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, summertime's in blue. Why can't I remember how to play this? And stand up beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face. You ain't ever gonna tear my heart out. So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late. As we're walking on by, her soul slides away. But don't look back in anger. I heard you say I missed the beat. I knew it. Should have gone for the F. I'll be for the O. Take me to the place where you go, where nobody knows if it's night or day. Please don't put your life in the hands of a rock and roll band. Throw it all away. How can I just get barcode? So I start a revolution from my bed. Cause you said the brains I have went to my head. How is that called? Step outside, summertime's in bloom. And stand up beside the fireplace. Take that look from butchered. I haven't played that for ages. As if I can't reach that F sharp or whatever it is. Never mind. Right, I'm going to sing one for God and we'll get a show on the road because I'm a little bit late, wasn't I? I was having bulgogi beef with onion rings and chips. It was delicious. Even Marlo ate 2 bowls of it. Little bugger. Well, if I could, I surely would stand on the rock where Moses stood. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Did I said Mary? I said, don't you weep. Oh Mary, don't you weep no more. Oh Mary, don't you weep no more. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Did I said Mary? I said, don't you weep. One of these nights around 12 o'clock, this whole world is gonna rock. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Did I said Mary? I said, don't you weep. Mary had 3 links of chain. On every link was Jesus' name. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Did I said Mary? I said, don't you weep. Moses stood on the Red Sea shore, smoked the water with the 2x4. Pharaoh's army got drowned. I said Mary, don't you weep. Moses smoked the water. Moses stood on the Red Sea shore, smoked the water with the 2x4. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Did I said Mary? I said, don't you weep. God left Noah the rainbow sign. No more water but fire this time. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Did I said Mary? I said, don't you weep. Brothers and sisters, don't you sigh. There'll be good times by and by. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Did I said Mary, my blessed Virgin Mary? I said, don't you weep. Bink. I don't think he needs a treat. Did you eat the second bowl? Yeah, you didn't eat all the second bowl. You got all the chicken and bits in it, though, didn't you? Is he gorgeous? Is he handsome? Does he want a biscuit? Hey? Do you want a biscuit? Want a biscuit? Yeah. Yes, Lala. You get boy. Yes, my little puppy boy. Oh, there we go. Well, let's cover up Dicky Birdie. What are you doing coming into the side of the boat? Hey, handsome. You're not handsome, are you? You're pretty. Pretty birdie. Pretty bird. Dumb and Dumber, when they sell the blind kid the butcher with a sellotape that on. Pretty bird. Night night, Albie. See you in the morning. Oh, that's better. Let's pull that microphone over there so I can see the screen. Yes. Okay. So, let me Wipe my eyes. Dry your eyes, mate. You know there's plenty more fish in the sea. That's better. Right, okay. Let's close this one. How you all doing? Let me just copy and paste the stream. I'll be right back with you. Home. Do 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 do. A do 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 do. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 bum. Copy and tweet. Why is there only one Twitter there? That's usually two. Copy and paste. YouTube. Doesn't say my name. It usually always says my name. And I've got no picture tonight. It's weird. Right, let's come back. Oh, message from Shawnee. Hang on. Are we sharing screen? No. Let me double check. Because I never know what I'm going to see with Shawnee. Uh-oh. Who did that? Warren Spencer Holmes did that. Did she really? Oh, well. That's a turn up for the books, isn't it? Mind you, she said, she school checked me wrong as well, though. I don't think, I don't know whose that work that is. That might not be Warren's, though, Shawnee. It might be someone else's that he's posted. She's posted, whatever. I should have skull checked that bitch. When he had Facebook. Right. Skeletons. Every day we look at a human skeleton. Why? Because it's the most interesting of all the rabbit holes. I'll tell you why. Because you can distinguish a man by the distance in his eyes, the rectangle shape to them, the wide mouth, the big teeth, the large nose, the wide, high cheekbones, and a square jaw, and a big, strong trachea with a place to put mama's specimen ball. And then you got an upside down egg, rounded close set eyes, smaller teeth, sloping jawline, pointed chin, and she's widest in the hairline, not below the eyes. Excerpts of copyrighted material may, under circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching and research without the need for permission from or payment to the copyright holder. To the noddy holder. Sean said, what did that say there, Sean? Let me read it again. I didn't quite read that. I was in a rush. Not your overlay. It's Warren Spencer Holmes. I don't know if Warren did do that. I've got no idea if he did wrong skull check me. I'm not sure. Do you know what? I think at the end of Facebook, I do remember blocking him. I think he posted Josephine's fake pictures. It's quite simple, right? Men have got far apart eyes, wide cheekbones, big mouth, square jaws, and a short sloping forehead. You only have to go to my picture and you'll see that I've got rectangular, far apart eyes with a brow bone into the corner look. I have a large mouth, a square jaw, large pointed back, low set ears, and a short sloping forehead. The male skull fits me like a beast because I am a man. It's quite simple. Some people out there want to muddy the waters. They'll tell you the skulls don't work. If you've watched this show enough times, you already know it works. You got no doubt in your mind. You've seen me do it umpteen times. I've shown you how it's done. I've shown you how to do it correctly. Anybody falsifying it, using the wrong size skulls, i.e. not 50-50s, especially if you haven't got gates, it's a big red flag to me, that is, because you should take more care. I used to blaze into investigations, not realising double flip-flops existed. But the shills and the flip-flops know that the double flip-flops existed. They just wanted to make us look stupid. The thing is, the mockery is impossible now because you're aware of God, right? If they can't mock God anymore, they can't mock you because you're in the same league as God's thinking. You understand what the truth is. There are people out there who'll tell you, you are God. It's ridiculous. We're the children of God, that's for sure. But we can't create nothing new. I can't create a new plant, a new dog, a new fish. In the blink of an eye, God could create thousands of new fish types. In an instant, he could. Because he's God. We can't do any of these things because we're not God. We are the children of God. And the children of Satan want you to join them in hell. Just like with AD earlier on, AD knew that heaven existed. As soon as I said, that's not space, he said, I know, it's heaven. And I was just like, poof, poof. First time ever someone said that to me, you know. Someone I know. But it's because Ricky had an effect on him. And he knew the truth. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set ye free. Does that sound like the devil talking? Let him without sin cast the first stone. Does that sound like the devil talking? It's my faith. It's my faith and it won't be moved. I'm immovable on it. Let's say hello to everyone. Who was first in class? It was Denise from San Diego. Chris came second. Susanna came third. Bobby came fourth. Stout came 5. Anna came 6. Hello, Anna D. How are you doing, darling? Jen Summerfield. Hello, chick. How are you doing? Kerry. Kerry. I said I was going to call you Carrie. Carrie. I'm going to call you Carrie. Carrie. Hello, Luke. Hello, mate. Annabelle Vineman. Hello, Annabelle Vineman. How are you doing? I said hello to Jen, didn't I? Hello, Jen. If I didn't say hello, I did. Alpha, welcome to the show. Debbie Barrow, welcome to the show. Judy, welcome to the show. And we're done. Right, open up. I saw a name on the way down. What was it? Floyd Mayweather. Go on then, let's start with Floyd. Pretty boy. You don't get pretty boys, you get pretty girls. Floyd Mayweather. And there she is. She's very pretty. She's got beautiful, soft eyes. She looks like someone, I can't think who it is. Sloping jawline, pointed chin, small dentures, beautiful eyes. I was falling in love with those chocolatey eyes. Beautiful eyelashes, flat forehead, tiny high set ears. Floyd Mayweather, along with all boxers, is biologically a chick. A bald one. Look at this body. You know what? Do you know what, right? Now that I can see him, it makes me laugh. I know it does, right? But as a young man, because I was so into boxing, that would be the average boxer to me. And now I look at it and I just see a chick. I see a girl with a breast removed and necrotic dying nipples is what I see. Short uppers. Everything's small on her. I've seen more meat on a sparrow's kneecap. She's a great boxer, I'll give you that. Great female boxer. You put her in against the male equivalent, whose shoulders and muscles are 3 inches further out on each side, 3 inches bigger and higher than these ones, and see what happens. I don't care how fast she is. The first punch that lands, whether it be in the rib or the face, there's going to be pain. There's going to be broken bones because it's a man punching a woman. That's why they wouldn't let Floyd fight a real man. She'd probably get away with fighting the average man who doesn't know how to fight. But the minute you put her in the ring with someone who can fight and box, it's night night Floyd, night night Mike Tyson, night night Conor McGregor. Because the women, they're not men. Skull and bones all over her look. So you don't recognise the female skull. Especially when they've give it a beard. Because in the real world, we don't see women with beards, do we? A natural girl. Natural. Is that how many bloody belts Floyd Mayweather actually had? At one time, 6 belts. 6 divisions. It's all set up anyway. So how do I know if she did have them belts? It's all rigged. So how do I know if she did earn them belts? I've got no idea. Right there though. All the muscle went and her titties grew back, look. Hello, Tim. The disbelief for me was that women were beating themselves to death on pay-per-view. That's the hardest part of this. That I wasn't actually watching men. I was watching women put themselves in comas on pay-per-view television. God must be shaking his head. Anywhere where there's gambling involved, the house always collects. So I don't know whether this was world champion or they can just make it up. It's like the Scalextric cars, the F1 racing cars. If they're all computer driven and the drivers are just there as puppets, they're not actually driving. The cars are driving themselves, just like Teslas can. Remember, they've got years and years of medical, military, and all these devices that you don't know about. So Tesla's new to us. Tesla self-driving cars is new to us. They've had them for a long time. I'm telling you. In their underground cities. I'd like to call them bunkers, but I know they're not bunkers. They're cities. Disguised as bunkers. I saw a thing once saying underneath every major city, there's the same city again. Underneath it. It is possible, isn't it? It's the only other place you could build below us without going into the sea is into the ground. And, well, they've been mining for years. Going for gold. Look at the size of them fists. Tiny. She's really pretty. This is what pisses me off, this. Look at her face. She's holding a bag. The bag's probably worth 10 grand. Just the bag, a Louis Vuitton. And then she's carrying 100 grand round in cash. Right? When she knows that because of her way of life, there are American families living under bridges, living in campsites and trailers and all the rest of it because of people like you. See, a natural person can never get out of the trailer park. A natural person is never coming off the streets once they're on it. They're going to be very lucky. Yes, money is the root of all evil, Susanna. Not the love of it. Money is the root of all evil. Why the Bible says the love of money, I do not know. I do know, because I'm listening to a fucking banker. That's what I'm listening to. Just like when God said in Genesis 1, God saw the gold and the gold was good. Nah, that's a jeweler talking. A banker talking. A slave driver talking. They added bits to my holy scriptures. They're not holy. The word of God is holy and cannot be changed. It's the truth. Just like water's level, that's the truth. It's the way God made it. It can't be changed. You can't bend it. You can never take water with your hands and bend it. You can't bend it in any way, shape or form. A waterfall, that's water falling. A raindrop, that's a drop of water. We're talking about large bodies of ocean and sea. They lay flat. And it doesn't matter how much you want to tell me you've got more degrees than me. You've got a master's. Your IQ is 180. You can't work out that you're not spinning. You can't even see that water's level. So don't even talk to me about your IQ because you haven't got one. Your degrees might as well be rewritten in liquid diarrhea. Signed by Satan in shite. Money is the root of all evil. End of story. If all the natural people just said, no more money. You can have your money, Floyd, and your popularity. You can go up once they all see you. You can still be a boxer. You can do all that, but you'll be over there. The natural people have another world where we've got natural male boxers. And they don't do it for money. They do it because they want to box. The baker doesn't bake bread for money. He bakes it because he likes baking. The doctor doesn't do it for money. He doesn't cure people for money. He cures them for free. He works for free. That's why we don't need bankers. That's why. That's the biggest fear for them. This being taken away. Money. Because then they lose all control on everything. On everything. How many people have we seen in chat? You've seen me boot people, ban people for telling me money's not evil. You're getting paid. That's why you'll say that. Money's pure evil. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. He didn't create the bankers and tellers and change machines. That's a man-made idea to enslave natural people. And they do. The whole world's enslaved. They're chasing an imaginary carrot that they can't get to. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. That this person runs around with a bag of cash, holding it up like this, look. I got money. Look how close together your eyes are. He looks like a girl on Twitter. If you're watching, she looks like you, doesn't she? Without the beard, of course, and you're much prettier. But the thing is, nobody walks around with all this cash like this and has pictures taken like this all the time. Bags of cash. Suitcases full of cash. It's a joke. Her OnlyFans money. Well, all OnlyFans only came around because of, I can't even say the word, can I? Scamvid. The amount of honest people and flip-flops the amount of flip-flops that are in OnlyFans is unreal. But a lot of natural people did it as well. Not just girls, but boys as well were doing it. Because they had none of this cash. You see, all the trafficking and the sex prostitution, all this that girls are peddled into, it'd be gone the minute this is gone. The minute you can't buy someone, the world changes. You see, that's the problem. Most people have got a price, right? Someone can bribe them. You see, there's no amount of money you can give me that I'm going to take with me when I'm done here. When I'm done here, I'm not taking nothing with me. So this is worthless to me in the next world. The only thing I'm going to have is my word and my spirit. That's it. I just, it makes me sick. It really does. That people are driven by bits of paper with flip-flops on it. If they knew that all these flip-flops were on the money, would you still spend it? Yeah, because it's money. Yeah, but it's worthless. It's only worth something because you imagine it is. In reality, the people that did this to you, they know that's worth nothing. But you believe it's something of value. You can't exchange it for nothing. That you can, all right, you can spend it, but the minute it becomes valueless, you can't change it to gold. You can't change it to silver because it's valueless. It has no value. It used to be backed by gold. You could take all of your paper money into a bank and then change it for bars of gold. They took all the wealth from the world, if you want to call it wealth, the imaginary wealth. They took it all for themselves. And now they dangle it in front of your face like you can be rich, you can be Floyd Mayweather, you can lay on a bed full of money. No thanks. No thanks, no way, no how, never. I'm a real boy. This is a pretend boy. Just remember, look at those eyes. This is a pretend boy. Pretending to be a boy. How do I know? Because the triangle's too small. It's an upside down egghead. It's got high set ears, turkey teeth, small narrow dental arch, a sloping jawline, and it's missing a trachea, an Adam's apple, and a place to put Mama's spicy meatball. Floyd Pretty Boy Mayweather. There's a nice one of her on the beach in Thailand, mincing. Who was that who said that earlier on? Where is it, you dipstick? Look, Tom Hanks has been done. You go to there, you put my name in, type in Tom Hanks and check first. Tom Hanks. It still found it. Tom Hanks, 2 months ago. I forgot what I was going to show you. Oh, yeah. Bink. Where are we? Oh no, you're here. I thought you deleted your comment. Here we go. Look, this is David Icke's video. This is ridiculous. Really? Not an objective analysis. Not an objective analysis. No, I didn't skull check her and I didn't show the gates. No. You're calling him, no, I'm calling her, a woman, agreed, without actual proof of the gate. You all know that I won't put out the memes or video. You've watched me do it twice this week. There was no gates. The video was not made, as far as I'm concerned. Skull checking enough when it comes to the celebrities. I'm not arguing with dipsticks like this lot. You said his arms are akimbo. Well, they are akimbo. Anyone can have feminine facial features. No, they can't. Women have feminine What are you talking about? Women have feminine facial features, smaller faces, smaller features. Men have big features. What do you mean you can't tell? And you're saying the wives look masculine. Look at the bone structure without being biased. Oh my, I don't know who you are. Probably someone I've already banned. You only got to go to the David Icke video. David. Just remember, this dipstick said, I didn't show the gate. Let's start with a gate. I can do it just, there you go. What do you mean I didn't find the gate? What do you mean there's no proof of the gate? Did you even watch the video? That's my question, you dipstick. There's plenty of gates. There's loads of them there. Flamingo, or is that Gareth? That might be Gareth flamingoing. I'll put them both up at the end anyway. Tell me, which one of them's got further apart eyes? It's pretty simple. Skull analysis works when done correctly. Bink. Gareth Icke's 6 female gates to show Gareth, the daughter. Where's David's? It must be just before that then. Dink, dink, dink. I could have sworn I put 2 up there. There it is. Oops. Right there. So
grab it.
Not only did I show...
Got it. Right. Sorry about that. It took the computer ages to find him. David Icke. Right there.
Anytime today. There you go. Not only did I show the gates previously, I then show the meme from ages ago that shows 3 female gates. The gate equals game over. Yes, it does, Luke. You know that, right? I don't have to preach that to you. If you only got a skull check, then you better skull check it right. You better make sure that the picture is a 50-50. Half of the picture should be face and half of it should be space. That's how you skull check someone.
You can see it over and over on mine, where half of it is face and half of it is space. Like space, a little bit above. That one's a little bit big. That one's a bit big. That one's all right. That was a bit small. That one's a bit big. I hate that skull. I can't believe I reposted that picture, Shawnee, and you've gone and got that shitey skull all over it. You know whose skull that is? You need to go back over all your pictures and re-skull them all. Where are we? Look at them clavicles. When you get it right and the picture's 50-50, those skulls will just slot straight in. Every time. Shawnee. I didn't like your pictures. Sorry. Have they got proper skulls on them? No, shit skull. I'm not liking it. That one's all right. Pastor Bob. Oh, you got loads on Pastor Bob. I only got them ones. I didn't see these ones. Sean goes through the videos a bit more in depth than I do. Is that Marty Pello? It looks like, no, it's Ted Nugent. It looks like Marty Pello. Bink. Bosh. Sorry, I haven't been down your page for a while. Let's just like your pictures, Sean. Is that Katie Hopkins? Oh my God, look at that. Ah, wooga! I think we've already seen that one anyway. Right, back to Floyd, Pretty Girl, Mayweather, Bink. It's a woman with diamond. They're all women lot. Look at that inline footfall there. Arms akimbo. Just the way David Icke walks. They all walk like it, look, because they're all women lot. Arms akimbo. When a woman walks in a natural rested position, her arms hang akimbo and she crosses her legs over. It's that simple. Look at the size of that woman. Look at the space between those knees. Remember, men walk with the knees together. Women open. Look at the state of that mince. Look at these two big girls. Look at the shoulder tilt. The shoulder tilt. The space in between them. Big girls. Massive girls. Not just big girls. Massive girls. Look. The little female boxer surrounds herself in giant women. Look. Floyd Mayweather. Final answer. It's a woman. She minces. She flamingo foots. Look at this flamingo. Look at that flamingo. Look at that flamingo. And there's another one. Look. Is it him? I don't know if that's him or not. That is a perfect mince. Is that Floyd Pretty Boy there? Oh no, there's Floyd. They're all mincing, lot. And a flamingo on the big girl at the back, lot. Look at her arm hanging akimbo. Yep, she's a big girl, that's right. I've seen bigger men, though. Much bigger men. Oh, we're done. Oh, it's Mike Tyson mincing. So look at them thighs. We're done. Floyd Mayweather. Let's go to the back file quickly. Dink. Bosh. Oh, I've closed it. So I can't see it. Mayweather should find you, shouldn't it? May W should find you. Let it search for Floyd. Is that Mike Tyson? It is, isn't it? It's not Floyd. Oh, unless that's Floyd Mayweather Senior. No, it says Junior. I got sunshine on a cloudy day beach. There it is. And we're done. Right there, Floyd Mayweather in full female gait. I don't make videos about people unless I've got gaits. I don't make memes about them. I only do skull checks on really famous people that I can't find gaits on. And they have to be really famous for me to want to do them. Unless they're in the past, like kings and queens. You can't do it because there's no photography back then. But there are paintings, and you can still skull check a painting. I'm telling you, you can skull check the Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa. You're not going to show it. I can't believe you're not going to show my Mona Lisa. Tosses. Right, hang on. Mayweather. Well, how long was that? That was ages. I was ranting about money. Sorry. Floyd Mayweather. Look at that skull. That skull fits like a glove. An absolute glove. Floyd. Oh. Floyd Mayweather. Oh my gosh, give me the whole name, will you? There we go. Copy. Tweet. Come back to class. Close that window. Cut Floyd Mayweather out. There we go. 22 minutes. I was ranting. Sorry. Floyd Mayweather. Done. Next. Bink. Back up the list. Let's have a look. Where were we? Was around here somewhere. I know we're already forgiven. I get it. But I just don't feel like I've done enough, Susanna. That's the problem. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. I understand, but I just can't sit idle. Does that make sense? I can't sit by and watch it happen without praising him all the way. Right, where were we? Somewhere around here. Right, there we go. Tom Hanks, yeah, I've just shown you. Just checked, and you haven't done him yet. Obviously, I have. Marco Pierre White. That's a chef, innit? Marco Pierre White. Yeah, he's not really famous, though, is it? If I'm going to do one, it's going to be Ramsey. Have I already done Gordon Ramsay? I bet I have, haven't I? Go back one. G2G, Son of Man. Gordon Ramsay. I bet I've done it. Yeah, 2 months ago. Right, let's go back. Marco Pierre White. There's not going to be many pictures on this one. Never trust a man whose eyes are too close together. He's got a small mouth and large but high set ears. There's a Getty seal on her. I'm telling you she's a girl. I've got female inline there. It's not clear though. That is though, if that's him. What's going on with them legs there, lot? Marco Pierre White and a strange wife, Matilda. If that's Marco Pierre White, look at the state of those legs. X-Fact, there we go. Marco Pierre White in full mince, and the husband with a long neck and the big hands and the big feet has got a space between his feet right there. Marco Pierre White. Let me put Marco into the back file. Marco. Search. Right, it's searching. We're still looking at Marco White. Oh, Marley. Yeah, there's hardly any gates. Let's go straight to walking. Diamond in the legs. Full mince right there. He looks like the Lovejoy. Dresses like Lovejoy as well. That's a full mince if that's you. It is. Game over. Marco Pierre White in full mince. There's another one. In full mince. That's not him though, is it? That's his daughter. Marco Pierre White Jr. mincing. Nice flamingo. Straight legs, knees together. How many more times? The number one clue in forensics that I was given by Bevy is to always watch the knees. I didn't understand it. I used to look at the feet. But the knees give them away. Women open the knees, men don't. It's that simple. Marco Pierre White Jr. with Diamond. Let's go back. Let's go back. Is that his wife? The man, he's a big fella, isn't he? Is that real? Or is he on his knees? Surely Marco's on his knees there. I'll tell you what, he's got a big set of gnashes on him, hasn't he? He has. I'm 20 feet away, I can still see him. We're done. Marco Pierre White is biologically female. Apparently so's this lady. Look at that foot! As we tiptoe through the tulips. Marco Pierre White is a girl. Final answer. Let's open up that one. And open up this one. And Marco Bastato. Mangoni, Paragio, Marco Pierre White. There she is. Marco Pierre White. Copy. Tweet. Back to class. Close that window. Open up a new one. Cut out Marco and let's do the next one. That was fast. 5 minutes. That's how it should be. 5-minute investigations. Not even that. Done. Next. Let's have a look. Next one I can see is Olivia Coleman. Olivia Coleman. Who's that? You're winding me up, aren't you? I said famous people. You know I want famous people. Annabelle Wienerman. Where are we? Olivia, what was it? Olivia Coleman. Actress. This is English famous. Look, English actress famous. The Roses, The Favourite. He's been in a few movies, but not big ones. That's not famous enough. I don't want that. I want A-listers. Next. Where am I? Keith Urban. Have I not done Keith Urban? Annabelle. Keith Urban. Oh, I haven't. Didn't I do it with Nicole though? Nicole Kidman. Look at that lot. 2 Nicole Kidmans. Oh, is that the same day? No, that's 2 months ago. That's 1 month ago. And I started with the same picture lot. As if. Keith Urban. Keith Urban. Images. This one's a real easy one to see, isn't it? Keith Urban search. Whilst it searches, did I cut out Marco Pierre White? I did. Right, next. Keith Urban. It's a woman. Final answer. She got a real soft face. Look at her beautiful eyes. She's got a chest of the molester. Mustache. Look at the difference in these two. Look at the thick brow bone overhanging Nicole's eye. Then look at Keith's. Absolutely nothing there. Open eye sockets. Again, the skeleton, head and shoulders above the rest, should give it away. That's a nasty trachea scar there. Nice shoulder, big clove. Place to put Mama's spicy meatball. Look at that cavity. And then look at that one. Look at the difference in those cavities. There she is, telling you she's a dirty baffo. She's literally telling you she's a dirty baffo. He needs to get out in the sun a bit more, doesn't he? Broad shoulders, straight hanging arms. They remind me of vampires. They do. Another imaginary character. Keith Urban. Is that him there? Oh my gosh. Is that why we started off? Oh, that's just an FTM till the couch. She'd have been really pretty. She would have been really, really pretty. Never trust a man whose eyes are too close together. Because it's a woman. Keith Urban walking. Oh, we're done. Look at this. Full mince versus the man lot. Straight legs, knees together. Look at the skeletons again. And again. Ski with here. Nicole putting it on. There's the real woman look with the shoulder tilt. You do see the shoulder tilt. The arm hanging akimbo to the body look. Away from the hip. That's what we mean when we say arms hanging akimbo. The foot and this foot look. 4 and 8 o'clock. This one, 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Dude looks like a lady. There's another one. Straight legs on Nicole, but absolute flamingo. Right there. Hello, Ryan. How you doing, pal? Knees together, knees apart. That's how subtle it is, look. Again, look at the size of the dude and then the woman, look, with the wide hips here. Look at the size of that thigh. Chicken nams. I don't know how many times I have to point them out to you. And again, I can prove it to you with flamingos, diamonds, and full minces, and then stair fails. We're done. I'll tell you now, right? When a woman descends the stairs, the same as walking, she has to open her knees. Only it has to be opened. She'll fall otherwise. A man always walks straight down, knees together, just like when he's walking. And this is the difference. The subtle difference in men and women. Legs crossed over, knees together on this one. Knees crossed over, knees together. There's always a difference. We're done. Keith Urban is biologically female. He married Nicole Kidman. The kidding, it's a man. Keith Urban. Create. Close that window. Let's open up another one. Let's cut that one out for this channel. Keith Urban. Keith Urban. There you go. Next. Robert Duvall. Yeah, that's famous. It's not mega famous, but it's famous. I can't say I haven't heard of him. Robert Duvall. My head does not look like a sodding Tic Tac. Never trust a man whose eyes are too close together. Grandma, we love you. Grandma, we do. We're done right there. Robert Duvall has got an head shaped like a sodding tic tac. 5 head, close set eyes, no brow bone, small mouth. Large ears for a woman though. Not so large there, look. My head is not shaped like a sodding tic tac. Sits like Nikola Tesla, look. With the legs crossed over. Robert Duvall. Is that the husband? Let's have a look at him. Oh, we're done. Tell me, which one of them's got the widest face? This one's shaped like a tic tac, look, like an egg. And this one's shaped like a bowling ball. Look at the width across there. Look at the low down, pointed back ears of this man. Large mouth, square jaw. Adam's apple. He's not got the biggest clavs, but there you go. I'll tell you now, that's a 50-50 picture. And if you take those skulls and slide those skulls in, only one of those skulls is going to fit, I promise you. Robert Duvall. Oh, I didn't put you in a back file. 1 second. Duvall should find you. Duvall. Search. What's it? Search is Duvall. We'll go after Robert's Gates. Roberta's Gates. Has Roberto put his gate up yet? Anytime today, Roberto, because your skull check's male, mate. Your skull check is definitely male. Done it myself. Checked it myself, mate. On a 50-50 picture. You got an head shaped like a bowling ball, Roberto. Where are we? Robert Duvall with diamond. Robert Duvall, full mints. Same with Kevin Costner, full mints. Knees are separated. Look at the diamond forming in the legs. Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin walking. Bruce Forsyth's not famous. It's English famous. Duvall. I think that might be it. 3 gates. Explain it to me like I'm 4 years old. Why is a 20-year-old male going bald like that? Why does he look like he's 80 when he's 20? We're done. Robert Duvall is a girl. Let's open up that back file. Pop that one in there. Robert Duvall. I've got 2 of them. Robert Duvall. Robert Duvall. Is it 1 or 2? Got hiccups. It's 2, Peter. It's 2. Duvall. There you go. Robert Duvall. Let's close that window. Let's open a new one. Who's next on this list? Robert Duvall. Come down the list. Danny Kaye. Do you know what? It's only because I know who it is I can say, yeah, because it was one of my nana's favourite, Danny Kaye. Didn't he do Hans Christian Andersen? The Ugly Duckling, yeah, Danny Kaye. Obviously a girl. Obviously a girl. She's got a big nose though for a girl. I'll tell you where she comes from. She comes from that country I'm not allowed to mention. I need a Duvall. Robert Duvall there. Robert Duvall. I nearly missed it, look. Bink. Right, next. Robert Duvall fails forensics. Danny Kaye. Look how open the eye socket is, look. There is no brow bone there, look. There's virtually no brow, look. Eyebrow. The eye socket is open, look. It's a rounded, open eye socket. The eye is not buried into the skull. With a man, because we have this brow bone that runs over the top of our eyes, it buries our eyes into a skull. Whereas the woman doesn't have it, so her eyes are very open, look. Very open, with no brow bone showing. Men have this beautiful brow bone over the top of our eyes, and you're missing it. It's a small triangle. She's widest in the hairline. She's got tiny ears. Right there, FTM. Looking all coy, look. Peter, when's the last time you had your picture taken like that? Never! That's right, because I'm a bloke. Danny Kaye, 2 first names. Let's have ya. Da, 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 da. Is that you, Billy? He looks like Billy. Is that you, Billy? You need ginger hair. Who's that? He's in the sniper division. I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't laugh at people with squints, but when it's a flip-flop, I can't help it. Either that man there with a string of pearls, either he is starstruck or he's in the sniper division. Right. Meet my driver, Dan. I ain't going nowhere in the Uber car with you, Dan. Right, Danny Kaye. Danny Kaye and his husband. I can't get over that squint. Let's come back. Danny Kaye. He's got a big... Look at the size of that. Look at them meatball knuckles. He's broke his knuckles. Look, this one. He's a bit of a Berkshire. Have you ever met a woman with broken knuckles before? Call me old-fashioned, but I like my girlfriends not to have broken knuckles. That's a big arm. That's a big hand, and that's a huge jaw. Do you know what it reminds me of? Annie Nicole Smith. Danny Kaye, right? Danny Kaye. Enough laughing at Danny Kaye and his lopsided husband. Who's that? He's got a big. It's his daughter. Of course it is. Big teeth, mate. Danny Kaye. Look at the teeth again. Outweighed. Danny Kaye. 2 first names. It's obviously a girl. It really does look FTM-ish, doesn't it? Look at the dial M for Masons. Look how wide that hairline is. Only a woman's skull does this because her hair bellows outwards to the sides, creating this letter M in the hairline. Men don't get it. If they do, it doesn't look like the same M. It doesn't look like a Mickey Mouse M. It looks different. I can't explain. Because the forehead's shorter on a man. Here. It stops here. Whereas the woman's is still going up here somewhere. It's just she's got hair on it. He's got a big neck as well. Look at them cheekbones. Oh, that's right. He was into musicals, wasn't he, Danny Kaye? She was a singer. Pearl's a singer. Danny Kaye. Is she in the back file? Let's have a look. I didn't even check. I did post Robert Duvall, didn't I? I did, yeah. Danny Kaye. I should find it. Away it goes. Whilst it searches for Danny Kaye, we'll see if we can find her Gates. There's one. What's Who broke your leg, mate? Who broke your leg? My men don't walk like this. When have you ever seen a man create that position? That posture. Bink. There's another one there. You just can't see it. There's the same shot. It is a flamingo, but it's not on the... it's not on the level that I want it. That's as above, so below, if ever I've seen it. Now, the Spanish dancing, I don't care what they're dancing. They're dancing to the devil. I just got one question, Danny. Why are your daughter's eyes so far apart? And don't tell me I'm doing it to children, because these are grown up now. I'm looking back in the past. These are not still children. Danny Kaye, full mince. Look at the arms akimbo. I know how to pics. Walking. Yeah, this one did Hans Christian and the Ugly Duckling, right? There once was an ugly duckling. His feathers all do-do-do-do. Stairfail on Danny and his mail order bride there. We've seen that one. That's a nice one right there. Full mince. Danny Kaye. Oh, there's nothing like a wedding day mince. Look at that long face. Have I done Steve Jobs yet? No, I don't think I have done Steve Jobs yet. No, I haven't. I don't think I have. I'll check. I think have I done Bill Gates? I don't know if I've done Bill Gates either. Full mince, Danny K again. I wonder if there's any relation to Peter K. Oh, look, I just said Peter K, and there she is, look, in full mince armour Kimbo. Do you deliver? I'll have a 12-inch liver and pineapple pizza. Where are we? Danny K, is that you with your boobs out, Danny? It is. What's this? I don't know what that is. But that really looks weird. That looks like a mastectomy scar. Maybe it's the tape that I'm seeing. I'm not sure. Danny K, backfire. What are you saying? Have we got this little lady? We have got this little lady. Danny K. Testament to how much work I've already done. Danny K. 2 first names. Done. Next. Close. Open. Cut Danny K out. It was stopped right on that picture with a sniper division. Where are we? Danny K. 2 first names. Bink. Gotcha. Right. Next. Do we have one? Where are we? Somewhere around there. Robert Ledowski. Don't know it. Seal. I know who Seal is, though. Seal. I've been kissed from a rose on a flame. This one. No, don't wind me up. Seal, the singer. That's better. I should have Seal in the back file. Let's double check it whilst I'm at it. Seal. 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 Searching. Whilst it searches for Seal, we shall continue our hunt. She looks very feminine there. Beautiful shiny eyes. She's got a wider dental arch than an average female Caucasian, but still smaller than the real African male. Rachel's dentist once told me that she was scared when she saw a really big African male come into the room because she knew if she had to do an extraction, it would take her twice the time and twice the strength. That was her own words. To remove a tooth from an African male is twice the strength as removing it from a Caucasian male. And that was straight from a dentist. They have denser bone, bigger jawbone. Who did that? Oh, it's a Super Bowl advert. I thought it was AI. That just looks weird. That's funny. Right, look how. See, I nearly called him Queen. Seal's head, cones at the top. She got no cheekbone. She's widest in the hairline. She's got really high set ears. I think she's had a chin implant. There she is, a young girl. She's definitely had a chin implant. Definitely had a chin implant. It slopes and's pointed there, look. Look how open the eye socket is, look. It doesn't hang like... I don't know how many times I have to show you this, but Let's go back to mine. I've been kissed by a rose. Look how the brow bone on mine comes right over into the corner on each side, look. And it's not open, look. It's rectangular. It makes my eye look rectangular. Because I've got brow bone running all the way through, look. This one has just got an open eye socket, look. It's a rounded eye socket. It's not closed in. I've been kissed. Oh, isn't it married to, what do they call him? It's that model with the big teeth off the X Factor. Look at those. Look, he's got my eyes, look. Whatever they call him. I can't remember what they call him. He's got big feet as well. Hello, Wildlife and Fisheries. We're looking at Seal and his boyfriend, Heidi, whatever his name is. I always remembered it for a second then. I don't really care. I'm going to heaven and none of these names are going to matter at all. He's the man right there, look, with a big square head. Look at his clavicles. Look at his place to put Mama Spicy Meatball. Look at his broad and big shoulders, look, that overhang. The flat chest. The square flat chest, look. Heidi Klum. Thank you, Debbie. It's Heidi Klum. I couldn't remember that second name. Seal. Walking. Are you in my back file, Seal? You are right there. I've been kissed by a rose from above. Then, oh, I've got two Seals. Oh, it's an old one and a new one. Old style versus new style Seal. You can see the gates there, look. I'm about to show you them. Bink. What is that? Oh, it's a puppet. I thought it was a real dog for a second. My eyes are old. My wheeze are neek. Heidi Klum pretended to be pregnant. That's got to be Seal's daughter. Look at the long... Where's that gone? That was one hell of a long face there. The soft, rounded jaw of a woman. Woman! Seal, singer, walking. Yep. Right, let's have it. That's a nice one-ish. There, that's a nice one. From Flamingo. From Full Mints Flamingo. Ski with legs. What's going on with you? Who broke your foot? A woman on the left with a shoulder tilt. A straight-legged man right there. I've been kissed from a rose on a... There it is again. Inline footfall. There's a beautiful one there. Full Mints versus Heidi Klum's Male March. Another one. There's another one. Inline footfall, look. Men don't walk like this. We walk like that with a space between our feet. Seal. Final answer. It's a woman. I did just post Seal, didn't I? Yep. There's the gates if you didn't see them, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 full minces on Seal. And again, I love it when they're bald. I really do, especially on a 50-50 picture like that. Only one skull's gonna fit, and it fits like an absolute glove look. Right there, open, rounded eye sockets. Let's close that one. We're coming back to class. Let's close that one. Open up a new window. Let me cut out Seal for this channel. That picture of Seal. As if it stopped on that picture. Seal. Done. Next. Jeff Bridges is a good request. Bruce Forsyth, not famous enough. Dennis Rodman is famous enough, though. Dennis Rodman. Oh. The Rodman. What they did to this one at the end, when it went all schizo, Look, it's wearing flamingos. He's telling the truth in plain sight. As if we can't get a picture of her in flamingo foot wearing that. Oh my God. Peter, when was the last time you wore some leopard print MK Ultra trousers? Spandex, of course. Never! Never! And I'll tell you, because I'm a bloke. Don't ask me how to dress a woman. I've got no idea, I'm a bloke. But she'll dress herself if you give her a chance. Look. Right, we're looking at Dennis Rodman. Oh, I didn't put you in the back file. 1 second. Dennis the Menace. Dennis should find you. Away you go, Dennis. Search. We're looking at Dennis Rodman. Is that his husband? Oh, he's got size enough. Whose hand is that? Surely that's a Photoshop. That's got to be a Photoshop. He's got bricklayer's hands. He's look at the size of that thumb. Look at the size of that thumb. Go on, tell me it's a porn star. The Apprentice, Dennis Rodman poses with friend and drag queen. I'll let you off then. I'll let you off. It's an open drag queen. Okay, I thought it was his wife. Calm down, Peter. It is actually a drag queen. Size of the hand. Right. Imagine if you got a dating app and Rodman's on it and he hadn't put his picture up, but he turns up on the first date looking like a it's a troll. It literally looks like one of them little toy trolls. The ones when he always stroking it. Oh gosh. Dennis Rodman. I didn't think he was going to make me laugh this much, Dennis, but there you go. Right, Dennis. Oh gosh. Oh, that's just truth. And explain these clavicles to me. She's 6'7" or something. But yet she's only got the wingspan of a Cessna plane compared to a Boeing 747, which we see on most female contestants. Oh my gosh. She's got hips, hasn't she? When I said I wanted an Amazonian woman to carry me over the threshold, it was kind of like that. Without the beard, with a pair of boobs and no tattoos, that'd be nice. Right, I can't believe I wanted to marry a woman that big. Now I know what they look like, I've changed my mind. I just want a normal person, please. I mean, what would possess you to do that to your head on a daily basis? I don't know. Dennis Rodman's haircuts. Well, I don't know what to say. You got more money than sense, haven't you? Right, Dennis Rodman, we're done. Did we get a face shot? Let's have a look at Dennis's face. There it is. That's game over. Look at those ears. His ears are in line with his eyes. On a real man like me, our ears are down well below our eyes. They almost line up with our mouths. It depends on the angle of the picture. But at the right angle, that's in line with my mouth. But not Dennis. No, Dennis is up here somewhere. You could put the biggest hoop earrings in there ever, couldn't you? Right, budgies could swing on them. Right, let's go. Dennis Rod, that's a girl. Final answer. Open eye sockets. High says. Sharp A forehead, no jawbone. And look at those lips. She's kissable. You make me feel so young. You make me feel like spring has been sprung. We're looking at Dennis Rodman. Dennis has got no rod, and he's pretending to be a man. They love to put it in the names. There's Dennis in full mince. Tightrope walking, as we like to call it. There she is again. Look at the dude on the left. Solid little fella there. Little brick shithouse there. They're the dangerous ones, the little ones, I'm telling you. The gozzies, honestly. I've seen plenty of men, big men, go down to smaller men because they're just not expecting the explosive power of a man. Men at all sizes are dangerous, right? Yeah, any man will tell you this. Dennis Rodman, full mince, and the boyfriend here, lot. Pink. Is it pink? It might as well be in pink, lot. Straight legs, knees together. Dennis Rodman's a girl. Final answer. Proven by the way she walks and the fact that she married a bloke, or quite a few blokes. Is that him? It is. Inline football. That's not Dennis Rodman. Oh, it's his daughter. It's his son. Dennis Rodman's son. Anytime you read, whatever they're telling you, it's the opposite. So they have to say, this is his daughter, then this is his son. If they say loads of people died, nobody died. It's always the exact opposite. Dennis Rodman, final answer. It is a girl. Let's close that window. Let's open that one. And Dennis R. There you are. Rodman. Dennis Rodman. And that skull fits like a glove. Again, 50-50 on the picture. Once you can measure that 50-50, when you know that half of the picture is going to be face and half of it is going to be space, those skulls literally, honestly, they literally fall into place. Showing the open eye sockets, arched eyebrows, look. They show it all. Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman. Son of Man code. There is only one Son of Man. His name is Jesus Christ. Amen. The amount of people say, that's blasphemy, using his name. No, I'm not saying I am the Son of Man. I'm proclaiming his name, the Son of Man. I'm a Son of Man, that's for sure. And when Jesus said, every eye will see the Son of Man when he comes again, he might not have been talking about himself. He might have been talking about mankind in general. All these things are left open-ended for me when I've listened to scriptures. I use that name because when people search for me, looking under that name, they're going to have to find the Son of Man. This is what the face going to churn out, look. The apple in front of the dickhead's face, the Son of Man. That overrides the biblical text of Jesus Christ, is what it does. People are like, oh, this is the Son of Man. No, that's not the Son of Man. The actual term is here, look. The Son of Man is a biblical term with its roots in the Old Testament prophecy of Daniel. Damn, Daniel! And if I go to images, it's going to rip me off again, look. There's no pictures of him. There he is. This is all it shows me, look. Look, they're trying to erase Jesus from men's minds, from women's and men's, from families' minds, so that you never, ever want to ascend into heaven. That's what they're stopping you from doing as far as I'm concerned. The Son of Man must suffer many things and be rejected. Have you not been rejected enough? Have you suffered lots of different consequences for knowing the truth? Jesus replied, the hour has come for the Son of Man to be glorified. When it happens, I can't wait. Where are we? Let's go back. Dennis Rodman fails forensics. I did put you up, didn't I, Dennis? We did. Let's cut you out and place you into the list of... It's all of them. Dennis Rodman. There we go. Right, so we are trotting right through. Next one on the list. Steve Jobs. I ain't got to that one yet. Hang on. Dan Marino. Not famous enough. Jim Pass. Don't know who that is. J. Edgar Hoover. Famous but not one. Michael Douglas. Have we done Michael Douglas? Let's have a look. Bink. Told you I want famous names. If I don't know them and they're not big enough, I'm not doing them yet. They're not going in this video section. They can wait. Michael Douglas. No, we haven't done Michael Douglas. Let's do Michael Douglas. Tucker Carlson's a good one as well. I ain't done that one. And Michael Douglas. Right. Let's open up this one. Michael Douglas. Married to Catherine Zeta-Jones. Tell me what first attracted you to the octogenarian millionaire Michael Douglas with two first names. Images. Let's put you in the back file real quick. Michael Douglas. Michael D should find you. Away it goes. Bink. Nice. Oh my gosh, where was that? Oh, I went too far. I hope I see that picture again. There it is. I see it. I just got one question. Whose clavicles and whose neck is that? Because if you're trying to tell me that's Michael Douglas's daughter, I don't believe you. Look at them golf balls. They literally look like two golf balls sticking out. This is what we call male clavicles. You get it? When women say to me, I've got male clavicles. Really? Look like that, do they? They look like Westler's hot dogs poking out your skin, do they? Look how close together those coffee bean eyes are. And again, another picture. That one with a neck. It's neck o'clock. Look at this neck. Look at the place to put Mama's spicy meatball. Then look at that. Look at the close set, open, rounded eyes. Look at the closed set, rectangular, far apart eyes. Skin and bone. Is that Davina McCall? Michael Douglas experienced death after an epidural went wrong. What's an epidural? Is that where they shove something up your bum? No, that's an enema, isn't it? An enema. An enema. An enema. An enema. Enema. I don't know. Whatever it is, they shove a tube. I swear down that's Davina McCall. And here's Davina McCall. I wouldn't have recognised. That does not look like Davina McCall. It does, but it doesn't. That looks like Davina McCall. Is that Davina McCall's engaged to boyfriend? Michael Douglas, 8 years after divorce. Look at their teeth. Look at their eyes. Look at their skeleton. Someone's taking the piss, right? You can't tell by looking. You can't tell by looking. Can you not? Well, no, you can't tell by looking, but we can. Whatever you do, don't put words in the mouth of a forensic detective, because we will run rings round you. We'll run rings round you. Close set eye, small dentures. Look at that five head, and then look at those teeth. You see, when people tell me that they're surrounded by these couples, then you should be able to show me video footage of couples like this everywhere you go. This is not what I see in real life. Women have small dentures like this and close set eyes and a big five head. There was a woman come to the park today. She's a lovely lady, Marge. And at distance, she was like, I don't know, 100 metres away from me. Do you know what was showing? A five head. All I could see was a five head coming towards me. That's how I know she's a real woman. But she's a lovely lady. She's just lost her husband. He was one of the guys that I spoke to. He's on this video, a chat with Mick. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Mick was a lovely guy. He's passed now. He didn't tell anyone he was dying. He knew he was dying. He didn't tell anyone. And it kills me because the last time I saw him, he knew he was going to die. I saw him about a week before he died. He knew he was on his last legs. And he didn't stop to tell me, I'll miss you, Pete. All right. He didn't want me to know or worry, I guess. But I wish he had said something. I really do. So that I could have said my farewells to you properly, Mick. But you're with God now. That's the good thing. Like with Ricky earlier on. They're both with God. Rick and Mick are both with God now. They both know the truth. They knew the world was flat. They found out about this subject through me. Mick even said I can't look at any of them anymore. The TV shows, all I can see is big teeth and big heads and all this. And I did that to him at 77 years old. I taught Mick the flip-flops at 77. I'm happy that God put these people in my life, you know. The ones that I had an effect on. The ones that listened. I hope that you're both in a better place. I know you're in a better place. I don't hope you're in a better place. I know you're in a better place. Away from this satanic world. And that's exactly what you're looking at. You're looking at Satanists. As much as you don't want to believe it. These people are Satanists. How satanic they are, I do not know. All I know is they come from the synagogue of Satan. Okay? That's where they come from. The synagogue of Satan. As soon as you realize that this is going on, you should be an instant repulsion towards these people. It happened to me. It happened to everyone in this class. Everyone who's natural, it happened to, right? You had that instant repulsion from your favourite footballer, your favourite boxer, your favourite singer. They was all gone in an instant. For me, they were. I can't listen to Dire Straits like I used to. I can't listen to music like I used to. I don't mind singing it myself because I know I'm a real man and I'm singing it in 4/3/2/8. But these people changed the rhythm of music. They changed the frequency of music, distorted it. From 4/3/2 to 4/48. It still sounds all right, but it's a distorted version. And the reason for it being distorted is the people who are singing have distorted frequencies. The example of this would be a female singer, i.e. Mariah Carey or whoever, has got a bigger mouth, a bigger set of teeth, a bigger larynx, a bigger throat box, a bigger set of lungs, because it's a man. But it's a man who sounds like a woman, but it's a distorted woman. It's not a real, natural, small, feminine throat and lungs. It's a giant set of lungs. Pretend I'm a lady. It's a man putting on a woman's voice is what I'm saying. And vice versa. The woman who sings like a man. And it doesn't matter whether it be Rod Stewart with a husky voice. The rhythm of my heart is beating like a drum. It doesn't matter whether it's a husky voice or it's like Justin Hawkins. Ooh, I can't do it because I'm a bloke. Or soprano. It doesn't matter because it's still out of its own context. You do understand what I'm saying, right? That the male has the bigger lungs and body and throat. So when he projects as a woman, it's not right. It's incorrect. And when a woman with the smaller lungs projects as a man, it's not right. There's a distortion to it. To the true natural male. To the true natural voice. You'll find it was Schindler. It wasn't Schindler, was it? Who was it? What did they call his propaganda minister? The one in charge of the movies and that. It's not Goering. It's not Himmler. It's one of them. He changed the audio. And get this right. They bombed Germany and won the war, blah, 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 but they let the music stay at 4/48. Now, we'll keep that. Everything else, German's gone, but we'll keep the 4/48. It's, you know, it's a sad world we live in. And I can tell by looking at your skeletons that you are a man and you are a woman, given away by your far apart eyes and your wide ass cheekbones and your low set ears and your big long male arm and square shoulder, versus the 5 head, the close set eyes, the small dentures, the sloping jawline, the lack of trachea, Adam's apple, and of course the tiny body of a woman versus the giant figure of a man. Goebbels, Goebbels. It was Goebbels. Goebbels, not Grobel. Goebbels. Yeah, it was Goebbels. He was the minister for propaganda and films, right? Joseph Goebbels. Yeah, that's it. That was the one. He changed the music to 4/48. Goebbels. During wartime, and they left it as is. Look, it's the Addams Family. Look at that. It looks like the Addams Family. It looks like Morticia. That one looks like Wednesday Addams. Apart from it's got the neck of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday Addams. I'm here all week. You want a wee wee? Get out my face. Come on, you little twat. Come on then. I'm going to make a drink real quick because I'm thirsty. I don't want this chocolate fudge milk. I want a cup of tea. Let's make a cup of tea, Marley. Well, wee wee. Marley. Well, wee wee. Go on then. We'll have a wee wee. I'll put. Do 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 do. I know, you can't unsee it. Why can't I find that? Why can't you find that song? Well, that's weird. Came up earlier one as well. Dang it, why can't I find it? Nope. Balls. That'll do. Video. That kettle's gonna boil dry, Peter. Oh, 1 second. Do do do. Oh, it's not gonna be there, is it? It's gonna be at the bottom. Oldest. Do 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Why can't I find that song? Right, we'll just play that one instead. I'm going to make a cup of tea. I'll be right back. I'm not afraid to take a stand. Everybody, come take my hand.
Pacho said he wouldn't talk sexy and everything.
I don't want that girl. If she was made Copenhagen.
Let's go show. We got somebody inside his hoodie who is upside down.
Oh, Mr. Peter Wacker!
Yo, Mr. Wacker,
I
what up?
said Australians never sounded so sexy before.
Australians never sound so sexy before.
Because I got high. I lost my friends and family because I'm a guy. I lost my car payments because I'm a guy. And now I'm singing about the flip-flops, and I know why. It's because I'm a guy. Because I'm a guy. It's because I'm a guy. I took a look at your face. Your eyes are too wide. And your dental arch, it looks just like mine. You took my whole heart and my fantasy. Oh yeah. Because it's all flip-floppy. Flip-flop. Flip-flop, flip-floppy. You took my water level, you made it bend. You made me fancy Jamie Lee Curtis. It's something I can't mend. And now I'm going to hell, and I know why. It's because I'm a guy that never asked why. Priscilla Presley's a guy. I wasn't gonna make a YouTube song, but then I'm a guy. The whole community turned on me, and I know why. It's because you're all telling lies about us guys. You're telling lies about us guys. Patsy, I was gonna make love to you if I'd met you at the convention. I'd eaten your pussy too. But now I'm jacking off and I'm happy. Do you know why? It's because you're a guy. Because you're a guy. It's because I'm a natural guy. That's why. I used to make flat earth songs because I'm a guy. I realised the earth's not spinning, it's one big lie. But then I saw that Bruce Lee had wonky nips and childbearing hips and a voice, or should I say a cry, that's not like a guy. I want you all to take my hand as I walk you through this inverted flip-flop land. And when you take a look at Jean-Claude Van Damme, he does the splits. You can't do them. You know why? 'Cause you're a man. My Prime Minister, his name is Boris. Go and take a look at that chick they call Chuck Norris. I took a look for the first time in my life, and I was shocked, and I was stunned by the head on his wife. Let's take a look at Jackie Chan. I used to think he did karate and he was a man. Now take a look, I've gotta go. It's all part of a Chinese opera. It's just an opera show. I took a look at some porn stars, I threw up my lunch. I got just 3 words for you Bruce Lee fans. A 1-inch punch! I can't believe I used to think he could. Smashing trees and break concrete with a 1-inch punch. I take a look at this Flat Earth song. I came to realise that something was wrong. Your humorous bone and kneecaps are too long. That's why I wrote this song. It didn't take long. It's a gift from God. I was gonna make a Flat Earth song. I changed my mind. Because I came to realise that you're all guys. You all erupted like volcanoes. And God only knows where the truth really goes. Only God really knows. That was funny. Bink. I'm back. Sorry. I had to have a nice hot cup of tea. Right, we're looking at Michael Douglas before I left. We shall start with the face. Is that young Michael Douglas? Soft eyes, small dentures, no trachea, Adam's raisin implant. Look at the difference. 70 years difference, and then boom, your 5 head shows, your eyes are close, your face is mounted lower than it should be. Compare it to a man, look, whose face is spread and wide, look, wide cheekbones, no cheekbones. Small mouth, big mouth. Look at that jaw on Drew Barrymore. Nasty. Right, Michael Douglas, 5 head, close set coffee bean eyes, large ears for a woman, small mouth. There's your man right there, your scary ass man with the wide ass cheekbones and the long neck. Same in the background, look. Egghead, close set eyes, 5 head, bowling ball skull with a flat jaw. You could turn that head upside down and fashion a sword on it. It's like an anvil. Final answer. Michael Douglas has got a female egghead look. You can see it. Let's go after Michael Douglas's gait. Walking. That was an ace film. I really liked Falling Down. I gotta say that's one of Michael Douglas's best films, if not the best one I've liked him in. Mincing right there, look. Arms akimbo. Look at the way they hang away from the body. Full mince right there. Game over. That is a tightrope walker, look. 1 foot in front of the other. It's not by chance that I can catch all of these stars doing this. It's because they're all inverted. The women are men and the men are women. It looks just like Melania and Donald Trump to me. Knees apart. Look at the size of them trousers. Knees apart. Knees together. full mints from Flamingo with diamond. Look at the diamond, the Charlie Chaplin wart, look. But you're going to be hard pushed to prove me wrong. Well, you can't. You're not hard pushed. You can't prove me wrong. You wish you could, trolls. But you can't, because the proof is in the pudding. Why is this lagging? There you go. That was a nice gate as well. Inline footfall. Space between the feet, look. And again, final answer. Just Jared, I love your work. Full mints, shoulder till, hip twist, look. Michael Douglas fails forensics, folks. What are you looking at, Daft Dog? Not going anywhere. Alex Michael. Chad Murray, Charles Murray. Who am I looking at? Michael Douglas. Michael D, MD, MD, MB, Michael Bublé, Michael Carroll. Michael, there he is. Michael Douglas. Do. Look at that 5 head. Michael Douglas. 2 first names. Tweet. Let's cut that one out. Michael Douglas. Where did Michael Douglas kick in? There. Or did I go off the rails there? I think I went off the rails there, didn't I? I did. There, Michael Douglas. Michael Douglas. There you go. There we go. Right, next. Max Verstappen. Yeah, he's not famous enough as a race car driver. T-Rex, Mark Bolan. Mark Bolan's famous enough. I don't think there's any pictures though, I've got to be honest with you. That's right, that's right, that's right. I really love those tiger feet. There she is with 2 other women. Long face, coffee bean eyes. Long face, rounded close set eyes, look. And then Mark Bolan, MB, 33. 3 by the 2, M by the B. She looks very womanly there. No jawbone. Cupid's bow. Open eye sockets. Mark Bolan. Yeah, I don't think there's any gates on this one. I'll have a look though. That looked like Babylonian. It is Babylonian, look. Nope, she looks like Cruella de Vil. She got 1 white glove on like Michael Jackson. Hee hee. Never trust a man whose eyes are too close together. He looks like a serial killer and I can't think which one. I want to say Ted Bundy, but it's not Ted Bundy, it's someone else. It could be Ted Bundy. Might even be Fred West I'm seeing, I'm not sure. Mark Bolan. I don't think there's any gates on it, Debbie. Walking. Bink. Oh, there is a gate. There, let's change that. Let's put Mark Bolan into the back file. Bolan should find him. B-O-L-A-N. Diamonds. Right there. Is that Mark Bolan? I won't recognise. If you showed me that, I wouldn't know it was Mark Bolan. That I might recognise as Mark Bolan. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. What on earth is that in your underpants? That don't look right, does it, gentlemen? Tell me, why are your trousers all the way up to your belly button? When's the last time any of you gents wore your trousers? This is your waist. Bearing in mind, fellas, that's your waistline there, look. Where his pinky finger is, that's where your trousers would stop. Since when did you wear your trousers right up over your belly button, fellas? Never is your answer. Nor do you stand like this. Oh my gosh. It literally is a femboy, isn't it? A T-Rex. That's what it is. It's a T-Rex. It's got a short up. Oh my gosh. I thought they were marigolds. I actually thought they were yellow gloves. It looks like she's about to do the dishes, doesn't it? It really does. In your MK Ultra sex kitten programming top. We're done. Mark Bolan mincing on both counts, whoever the other one is. Oh, he's another part of T-Rex, is he? Oh, well, there you go. And one more there. Mark Bolan, full mince. And we're done. That's a girl. They're all girls. Well, all the girls are boys and all the boys are girls, you know what I mean? Mark Bolan. Backfire, what are you saying? Yep, we've got it. Let's drop that one in there, shall we? Mark Bolan. Mark Bolan fails forensics. Let's come back to class. Let's close that window. Bink. Close that. Open that. Cut out Mark Bolan for the channel. Mark Bolan. And we're done. Next. Michael Douglas. Next. Terence Howard. Wait, is that the one who invents stuff? If it is, I'll do it. 2 first names. The black girl. Yeah, this one. Went from movie star to genius. It's a small face. It's a wide 5 head. Look how wide she is across the top. Soft, rounded jawbone. It's a small triangle. Game over. Thanks for playing CSI with us. Look at that's a woman all day long. I don't care about the beard and the goatee. Right there, just look at the feminine posture, the feminine look, the feminine gaze, the rounded soft jawbone, the small mouth, the close set eyes, the open eye sockets. Look, she has all of the markers. Oh, look at these two with the meatball knuckles as well. Look. We're done. Who's got the biggest? Who's got the smallest head out of them 3? And it should not be Terence because he's a man, allegedly. You've got close set eyes. I don't know who that is, but look at that egghead. 2 eggheads side by side. Look how the face is pushed downwards on both. Not so much on this one, but incredibly on this one. And it's got a widow's peak. I didn't see that. Terence Howard. Backfile. Put Terence in there. Is it Terence? Terence Howard. Searching. Away it goes. What is it? Searches for Terence. We'll go after a Gates. I don't know how many Gates there are on this one. Where's that picture just gone? I want to see it again. Oh, look. Isn't it strange that the artist put dial M for Masons in the hairline? Mickey Mouse ears, look. Hiccups. In my life, because I was shocked and I was stunned by the head on his wife. Walking. We're done. Terence Howard, full mince, the boyfriend, trying. Look at the difference. Trying to be a girl. Doesn't work. There's another one. Full mints. Is that another one there? It is. In line. There's another one. No, I don't know if that counts. It's not bad. It's a bit blurred though. Is that your boyfriend? He's a big fella, isn't he? Size of them feet. In my life. Because I was shocked. And I was stunned. At the size of his thighs. Till the cows come home. Look at them chicken nom-noms. They look like 2 chicken drumsticks. They really do. For all you girls that think your bum looks big in it, they look like chicken drummers. Inline footfall there, if that's you with a pole. It is inline footfall. There's another one there. Oh, it's a shame I can't see that lead foot, but look at the shoulder tilt and the arms akimbo. Terence Howard. That's a beautiful one right there. Even though it's blurred. Is that one as well? Oh, baby, baby. Full mints. Put some tulips at her feet, look. As we tiptoe through the tulips. Straight legs, knees together. Male order bride on the left. Yeah, we're done. Terence Howard is a woman. Backfire, what are you saying? There is a Terence Howard. There's 2 of them. We don't need to do it again. Dang it. Made me do this bitch twice as well. I told you it's not happening with the videos. You go yourselves. Terence Howard, 2 first names. Terence Howard. Tweet. Let's come back to class. Close that. Open that. Let's cut Terence out. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Terence Howard, 2. There we go. Terence Howard, 2 first names. Terence Howard. 2 first names. Time is it? 10:30. I've been going 2 hours 20 minutes. That'll do. I'm going to go play some Call of Duty. I'll be back tomorrow, Monday Night Live. Just remember, God loves you. And there are people out there that will literally pretend to your face that there's something they are not. They were born, as you were, into and inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy. Well, thank you very, very much for watching, School Checkers and Forensic students from around the world. You're welcome, Luke. And yes, it looks like you were right. Did you get any gates? Right, I'm gone. We'll see you later. Good night, God bless, goodbye. Sweet dreams, bye.